Hello and welcome to a brand new Feels Like 2 AM Let's Play. Let's play Until We Die Hydrozone. Yeah, Hydrozone for the Amiga. Alright, so Hydrozone, I'm sure none of you know, but it's a PD, public domain game, and it's great fun, but I'm going to be swearing during this. It can't be helped. No, it cannot. Look, the skull on the right looks with the... Which option you're selecting? I've never noticed that. Anyway, yeah, so, the other thing is, this game, kind of, I wouldn't say strobe lighting, but, if you're into, you know, sieges and, you know, sort of collapsing on the floor because of all these like shiny lights and stuff like that, this isn't going to help, so look away, and otherwise we shall begin. So, you are my prisoner. There is no escape unless you play my game known as the Hydrozone. Do you dare challenge me? Yes. Okay, so this is probably about, oh god, what, the fourth time that I tried to record this, and with numerous mistakes and bits and pieces, but you know, but there's snuzz. So really the point of this video, I use that term lightly, oh my god, it's just as fast as before, is to test out the YouTube beyond 15 minutes worth of recording. Now, I can't even begin to tell you how absolutely awesome that is. As a Let's Player, making just everything, like, I probably wouldn't be able to do this if I could survive for 15 minutes at least. If I could, you know, don't have to worry about, you know, getting to a certain point on time. I can just clock off maybe a level, or, you know, get to a junction or a save point or some kind of gubbins. It does not make things easy for me, so I'm overjoyed. However, I am kind of pissed too. I decided that, you know, I might, I got myself a timer. It's a bouncing head. Yeah. I kind of made some effort and actually got things like C64 sound effects to say when 15 minutes were up, and, you know, make it a bit related to the games I play and all that kind of gubbins. And yeah, then they go and do that, which makes all that effort completely pointless. So, it was kind of going to mention a few things, but this game's kind of demanding on my attention. I was recording at 60 frames per second. I've just lowered them to 50 on this video. I swear, I'm not being funny, but when it was at 60 frames per second, I swear this was even faster. Yeah, no, really, it was very bloody hard to play and talk at the same time. Anyway, so I was also going to use this video as a kind of just a thing to talk to people, say what's going on. So I'd started the Creatures 2, damn you, Blue! Let's Play, and it was going pretty well, and then stuff happened. Ooh, okay, it's time for a little fun. Time for a little fun. Shoot the targets for extra energy. Oh yeah, I've played this before and I could barely shoot any at all. I used to be awesome at this as a kid, and I suck now. Yeah, go on. Damn you! No! How about a little crosshair to say where these are going? Well, better than a dick in the eye. Let's the Hydro walk to level 2, shall we? So yeah, I kind of halfway through that Let's Play, and stuff happened, and yeah, I kind of lost a bit of stuff. Videos lost. I have to redo it again, but I'm not certain if I'll just do it actually as whole islands, or I'll actually try and stick with the 15-minute block. Yeah, I don't know. It's not exactly demanding on, yeah, attention, boy. Damn you, visible blue on blue background! Why did they think that was a good idea? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's not exactly demanding recording C64 hard drive wise. Although some of these will take up to several hundreds of gigabytes using fraps. Oh my god, pink, brown, fluorescent, brown, yellow, red! Alright, I've still got more to say, so let's continue playing Hydrozone and listen to its awesome music. Try again. Yeah. Fuck you. Anyway, yeah, so I'll probably have to go back to recording, finishing off Creatures 2 at some point. I do really intend to get a move on with that. But there's also been things like, you know, this Christmas thing coming up, and oh yeah, there was a birth in the family, and all that kind of good times, and you know, stuff that sort of takes precedence over Let's Plays. Wow, it's fast. But hey, what are you gonna do? So the other thing that I was gonna say was the other guys, the other two members of F.L.2AM. We've got a thank you. Damn you, Red! We've got Jofus and we've got the Dib. Oh, the salty, salty Dib. Now, Jofus has been working his ass off. Poor old chicken monster. He has been working his backside off as of late. He's pretty much been working. I mean, here's a good example. Today, a Sunday, he starts at 1, works till 10, and then he's up at 6 the next morning to do another, like, you know, monster. Yeah, he's up to do another sort of shift, probably to about 4 o'clock. To me, that's just not much fun. The poor man is like working his ass off, and you know, he's probably going to get lots of money off of it, and which makes a difference to me because I've not got a damn penny to my name at the moment. It stinks. But damn it, face. Yeah. So I'm sure he'll be back, but he pretty much has conceded that he's going to be 2-player fodder, at least with me, for the best half. We've done a few Let's Plays with 2-player, and they're great fun. But I don't think he's all into doing Let's Plays, or he'll claim he hasn't got the time, which is understandable. I think he quite prefers to do 2-player games, which is cool because, you know, I can't do 2-player on my own, can I? So I do need him, and I'm happy to show off 2-player games. And we're still probably working on the... Here we go again. Concentrate. Oh, I'm just glad that I missed that. Damn it! Yeah, I think he would... yeah, we've got to set it up again. It's hard to explain, but as you do Let's Plays, and I might even do like a video on how we do Let's Plays, because it's very different. Yeah, a very different procedure. We had a different setup. Like within this last half a year, I upgraded my computer. I need a fairly intensive computer because I'm a digital artist at the same time. But the other thing is that it makes, damn it, Red. Makes doing these Let's Plays in some ways a little bit easier as I upgraded to Windows 7. I quite like it, I gotta admit, I quite like it. I stayed away from XP like the plague. I deliberately went, sorry, XP, Vista like the plague. Deliberately went to XP over Vista. So fast. And yeah, with Fraps at least, it's got a fair few more sort of options to record things, and it does not make recording Let's Plays that much easier for me. So that's the plan, to actually use this new, you know, fangled contraption. to give you guys a bit more. But like I say, not being so successful so far. And then with the dib, oh, salty dib. Donk. Ooh, how did I survive that? There you go. Now this is more like the frame rate that I'm used to. Yeah, the dib. So he's salty. Oh yeah, but he's also he's bought like a redonkulous amount of money. He's put that into recording bits like mixers and donk. Dead again. Keep playing, still got more to talk about. If I get to level 3 I'll be so bloody happy, I swear. Yeah, so he's probably got all this new equipment. It's all fandangled and amazing, and basically with it he can record more modern devices. I'm playing all these games off an emulator. I couldn't connect them up to the original Amiga, Commodore and things like that if I just don't have the kit for it. I own all the original games that I've got these emulators for and all that kind of bits and pieces, but Dib's actually got himself some nice kit, so he might even be able to record some Let's Plays of some more modern systems, which would be sweet, but we'll wait and see if that happens. Dib's got the best of intentions, but not necessarily the best of wills. Not that I can speak, I haven't exactly released these on a regular schedule, but yeah, the options are there. The technology, we have it. We has it. Yeah, otherwise, really, I just need to get back to doing a bit more new face. A few more Let's Plays. I need to get back to, say, creatures, and I mean, I've got a fair few bits and pieces on a list that I want to get done. One of the ones I was trying to do was actually a fan-made game. Was a Last Ninja game, and you can, if you just do a search for, you know, the Last Ninja and go on Google and all that kind of good stuff, if you do a search for it, you'll probably come across this fan site, which at least last time I checked, which was probably a little time ago, it was up and running. It was downloading. It was downloadable for free on that site, and well, not a perfect game, still a bit buggy. Blue. Yeah. I'm not gonna make freaking level 2 at this rate. Yeah, it was a good game, but there's one bit on the first level particularly which is just an absolute bites his tongue. Yeah, it's unnecessarily complicated. There we go. It's one of these things, instant death trap, and I tried to record that so many times and do it perfectly, or just, you know, use so many lives, all that kind of stuff. Didn't work. No, it did not work, but I still would like to do it, because technically, although a fan-made thing, it's chronologically it's the one that goes after the first game and in between the first and the second game. So I'm going to try and get around to that at some point, but if that, I'll be honest, it's pissing me off trying to do it. I haven't done it recently, but yeah, just recording it, I might just record the first bit off screen, the jumping bits, until I actually frickin' make it, and then do it. It's not quite on an emulator, so I can't even just quick load the area that it's in. So yeah, I might just jump to number 2 if I can't be bothered, but we'll worry about that as it comes along. Otherwise, I've got a fair few Let's Plays in mind, Commodore 64 and the like. Bonk. If anyone actually has any suggestions, feel free to just add a comment and sort of say, I would like you to try this. I'm probably more likely to play games that oh, you gotta be kidding me. I've played. I mean, I don't mind trying out new things, but gonna make for a pretty crappy kind of Let's Play if I've never played it before, you know. shouting at the screen like, what are you doing, you don't do that, etc, etc. I think that's me. I think this game's destroyed me. I think you people at home should try it yourself and see how much you get butchered too. Anyway, I pretty much said everything I need to say, I think, and I hope to give you the rest of the Creatures 2 Let's Play. I don't know if it'll come before the end of the year, but that is the plan. And I have played until I have died 2, 3 times. I don't even know anymore. So until the next Let's Play, this is Si signing off. Feels like 2 AM. Take care, guys.